I saw your truck beneath the station light, hood still warm, one tire going soft. You stood beside the vending machine, counting coins like nothing had been lost. I had one suitcase, you had no coat, rain running silver down your sleeve. You said, I heard you moved to Memphis. I said, you hear what helps you sleep. You wore the boots from New Orleans, the pair you swore you'd thrown away. Your hair was shorter, face was harder, but your left hand shook the same. I bought 2 coffees from the counter, you pushed yours back across the tin. Said, don't mistake a warm cup, darling, for an invitation to begin. You always arrive when the road gets bad. You always leave when the room gets still. You call it freedom, you call it blame. We still remember every name. 2 matches in the rain, one struck hard, one burned too fast. We made enough light to see each other, not enough to change the past. 2 matches in the rain, held close beneath the shaking hand. We kept blaming wind and weather for the fire we never planned. You said your father finally sold the house, the porch came down last spring. I asked about the red Ford radio, you said it hadn't played a thing. I didn't ask about your second wife, you didn't ask who drove me south. Some questions cost more than the answer once they've already left your mouth. I saw the scar above your wrist, you saw the ring mark on my hand. We both pretended not to notice, like 2 liars with a plan. The station clock said 2:30, the clerk began to mop the floor. You said my bus comes in at sunrise. I said, then why are you near the door? You always talk when there's nothing left, you always wait till the leaving starts. You call it timing, I call it fear. We only tell the truth from here. 2 matches in the rain, one struck hard, one burned too fast. We made enough light to see each other, not enough to change the past. 2 matches in the rain, held close beneath the shaking hand. We kept blaming wind and weather for the fire we never planned. You left me once with $40 and a landlord at the door. You broke my nose with that glass ashtray, then asked what anger was for. I never touched you, no you missed, you deserved worse. Maybe I did. That's the nearest thing to mercy the one of us could give. Do you want me back? No. Do you want me gone? Not yet. Then sit until the rain gives up, and don't make promises. 2 matches in the rain, one struck hard, one burned too fast. We made enough light to name the damage, not enough to mend the past. 2 matches in the rain, no rescue, no second plan, just 2 tired people in a station, warming what they can. Your bus came first, you watched it leave. The rain stopped at 6, we stayed till 3. 2 matches, one wet floor, and nothing left to lie about anymore. coat still hangs behind my door. Brown wool, one button gone. The pocket holds a bus receipt, dated the morning you moved on. I wore it once to buy some milk. The sleeves came past my hands. The woman at the counter smiled like she already understood. I could have boxed it with your records, or left it with your brother downtown. But some things stay because they're useful, and some because we won't put them down. You never came back for your coat, or the change beside the bed. You left the things that had no value, and took the words we should have said. You never came back for your coat, so I wore it through December rain. It kept the cold away from my shoulders, but never carried your weight again. Cigarette ash in the lining from the night outside the Crown. You said you'd quit after New Year, then lit another walking home. The callous smells of old tobacco, and that soap you used too much. I stopped pretending memory lives inside the things we used to touch. I fixed the tear beneath the pocket with black thread from the kitchen drawer. Not because I planned to keep it, just because I knew what needles were for. You never came back for your coat, or the change beside the bed. You left the things that had no value, and took the words we should have said. You never came back for your coat, so I wore it through December rain. It kept the cold away from my shoulders, but never carried your weight again. I found your letter in the lining, folded small beneath the seam. 3 lines about a job in Denver, 1 line saying, "Don't wait for me." No apology, no reason, just the station and the time. I read it once beside the boiler, then used it to relight the pilot flame. That was the first warm thing you gave me after leaving. the door. What kept me warm was never yours, and I don't need it anymore. One button gone, one pocket torn. The hook is empty, and morning came.
I left my work boots by the furnace and my key beneath the sink. Wrote the foreman half a sentence, then crossed out what I meant to think. Monday came with wet newspapers and diesel hanging near the track. I bought one ticket headed northbound with no money for the trip back.
You left the coffee on the counter and your jacket on the chair. Took the photograph from Memphis but forgot the comb you always wear. Your daughter asked me where you'd gone. I said he had a train to catch. She stood barefoot in the doorway, holding one of your old matches.
I didn't leave because I hated home.
You left because you couldn't stay.
There's a difference,
not to the people
who wake up after you've gone away. Monday morning train, steel wheels under borrowed plans.
One of us kept moving north,
one of us kept holding what remained.
Monday morning train,
no whistle makes a clean escape.
You can change the town beneath your feet, but not the choices in your name.
I shared a seat with a tired salesman who slept against the window glass. He asked if someone waited for me. I said not after what has passed. At noon we crossed a flooded river. At 3 the engine lost its heat. I kept your last words in my pocket with the ticket and the receipt.
I called your brother after supper. He said he hadn't heard a thing. I paid the rent with grocery money and sold your father's wedding ring. Your daughter drew a train in crayon with smoke above a crooked line. She put 3 people in the window, then crossed one out and colored mine.
You always call the road a promise.
You always call the house a cave.
You said leaving made you honest.
I was scared of getting old in place.
Fear can wear a working man's coat and still walk out before the wage.
Monday morning train,
steel wheels under borrowed plans.
one of us kept moving north,
one of us kept holding what remained.
Monday morning train,
no whistle makes a clean escape.
you can change the town beneath your feet, but not the choices in your name.
I reached Chicago after midnight with $6 and a fever.
I found your note behind the sugar,
saying maybe this is easier. It wasn't.
no,
I know that now.
knowing late still leaves a mark.
Some truths arrive like morning trains after the station's gone dark. Are you coming home?
I don't know,
Would you open the door?
not for the man who left.
Then who?
The one who tells the truth before he enters. truth you should have packed.
The train came back on Friday.
The key was still beneath the sink.
I stood outside until sunrise
and waited for you to knock.
No whistle,
no excuse, just a door and what came next.
I came back carrying your blue suitcase, the one with the broken brass lock. Your brother found it in his basement, under winter coats and a box of clocks. I set it down beside your doorway. You looked at it, then looked at me. Said you always bring back objects when words would cost you more to carry.
I opened it there in the hallway, found 2 shirts and a hotel key, a photograph cut down the middle, and a letter you never sent to me.
You said, I thought we came to settle. I said, we came to name the cost. You reached for something like an apology, but stopped before the sentence crossed. I know I broke what wasn't mine.
You broke what we both had to hold.
I came to ask if we could start again.
Then don't rewrite what came before.
Truth does not become forgiveness just because it's finally told.
Don't call it forgiveness
just because I let you speak.
Don't call it mercy when I'm only standing on my feet. Don't call it forgiveness
if the damage keeps its name.
We can close the door without pretending. We were blameless in the flame.
You said the drinking made you cruel. I said the bottle didn't choose. You said your father taught you leaving. I said a wound is not an excuse.
You looked older in the morning light than the man I used to fear. And for 1 second I felt sorry, then remembered why I kept the chair.
I won't ask you to forget it or make the past sound smaller now. I won't say I didn't know better.
I knew enough to leave somehow.
I took the cash from your coat pocket. I lied about the motel room. I made your silence serve my comfort, then complained when it filled the room. That is closer to the truth.
Closer isn't clean.
No, but it's what I have.
And truth without a promise is still more than what we had. Don't call it forgiveness
just because I let you speak.
Don't call it mercy when I'm only standing on my feet. Don't call it forgiveness
if the damage keeps its name.
We can close the door without pretending. We were blameless in the flame.
I kept your birthday on the calendar.
You forgot it when I was there.
I wrote your number tonight.
Here it is. I can stop hating you without saying you were right.
Is that forgiveness?
No.
Is that peace?
Maybe.
Then let it be exactly that,
and nothing more. Don't call it forgiveness.
call it what we learned too late.
Two people
Naming every wound
without inviting back the weight.
Don't call it forgiveness. There's no halo in this room.
We can leave the truth between us
And still not ask it to bloom.
Don't call it forgiveness.
When I hand you back the key,
I'm not opening the old door. I'm just finally setting me free.
I took the suitcase,
I kept the photograph.
the hallway light went out.
And that was enough.
And wearing your black jacket,
The one you said I couldn't keep. You were leaning by the jukebox, buying promises 3 drinks deep.
you told the room I'd left you crying,
With your suitcase in the rain.
but the bartender kept polishing glasses like he'd heard the
Cleaner version of the same.
You came in laughing with a stranger, red lipstick on a borrowed glass. Said you'd only stop for 1 drink, then stayed until the
Kitchen staff had passed. You told your friends I'd sold you records and disappeared with half the rent.
But the bartender raised 1 eyebrow like he knew exactly where
The money went. You always improve the story.
you always cut the middle out.
You make yourself the wounded one.
You make a weapon out of doubt.
We can argue till the chairs go up, but someone here remembers how it went. The bartender knows who threw the first glass, who called a taxi, who begged it to pass. The bartender knows who left with whom,
Who came back at sunrise and
slept in the back room.
you can lie to your friends, you can lie to yourself,
But the bartender knows what stayed on the shelf.
tell him about the red dress.
Tell him about the motel key.
Go on.
He remembers better than we do. You said I danced with half the county. I danced with 1 man near the door. You punched the wall beside the payphone, then blamed the plaster on the floor.
You told your brother I was reckless,
Like you were calm and misunderstood. But the bartender brought you ice that evening for the hand you swore was good.
You said I vanished after midnight, but you locked me out at 10. then came back knocking there again.
You told the whole room I was faithless, with a clean and steady tone.
But the bartender saw you hide my car keys before you called me gone. You call it fear,
I call it control.
you call it anger,
You call everything but what it was.
we kept changing names for damage
Until the names became the cause. The bartender knows who threw the first glass, who called the taxi, who begged it to pass. The bartender knows who left with who
came back at sunrise
and slept in the back room. You can lie to your friends, you can lie to yourself, but the bartender knows what stayed on the shelf.
What did I say when I came back?
You said move over,
What did you say?
not tonight.
And then,
I moved over,
that was how we spent 3 years.
one leaving, one making room. You paid the tab with my 20.
You took the change,
You drank my whiskey.
you ordered it
You kissed that woman
on the cheek.
for 6 minutes.
Ask the clock,
Ask the man behind the bar. You both lied, you both stayed, you both left, you both came back. The bartender knows we both bent the truth. One for pride, one for proof. The bartender knows
there was blame on both sides,
2 empty glasses,
and 4 different lies.
you can rewrite the night,
You can polish the past,
but the bartender knows
what broke first and what lasted.
the bartender knows, and he's tired of the show.
So pay what you owe.
And let the poor man close.
Who won it?
Nobody,
Who lied?
everybody. The bartender turned off the light
And put our
story on the bill. I bought the building on a Tuesday with a loan I couldn't name. The windows shook when trucks went past, but I painted every frame. Put my surname on the awning in gold letters 6 feet high. The bank man shook my hand and told me I had finally learned to rise. I worked the register till midnight, slept upstairs above the heat. People called me Madam President while I counted every receipt. I wore a paper crown under a leaking roof. Everybody saw the gold, nobody touched the glue. I wore a paper crown and learned to hold it straight while the rain came through the ceiling and the bills came through the gate. My brother asked me for a job there and stopped speaking when I said no. My mother kept the Sunday clipping where the local paper called me bold. I hired 12 and fired 5 before the first year came around. They said I had a head for business. I stopped noticing who left town. The office chair was leather, the desk was walnut white and clean. But I ate supper from a carton over numbers no one else had seen. I wore a paper crown under westward and left one key marked B. I kept the key inside the drawer, beneath the stamps and company seal. Some things fit inside a business, some remind you what was real. I wore a paper crown under a leaking roof. Everybody saw the gold, nobody touched the glue. I wore a paper crown and learned to hold it straight, while the rain came through the ceiling and the bills came through the gate. When the bank finally took the building, they arrived at 9:30. A young man carried 3 white folders and asked me where to sign. I gave him keys to every office except the one marked B, then carried out 1 coffee cup and the chair that held my knees. No speech, no photographs, no employees in the hall, just my name above the doorway, coming loose against the wall. Would hold me and which only touched the view. I wore a paper crown, then I folded it myself, put it underneath the coffee cup and left it on the shelf. The gold letters fell, the roof still leaked. I kept the key and walked out free.
I rented 3 rooms above a laundromat with pipes that knocked at 2. 1 room held a narrow mattress, 1 held boxes marked for you. The 3rd had only 1 old radio, balanced on a kitchen chair. I kept it playing through the evenings, so the walls would think someone was there.
You called me once from that apartment, said the radiator screamed, said the neighbor fought on Thursdays and the hallway smelled of steam.
I asked if you had bought some curtains, you said the windows face a wall. I nearly asked if you were lonely, then remembered you had made the call. I had 3 rooms,
you had no home.
I had a radio,
you had a phone.
I could have called.
You did, then lied.
Said you were doing fine inside. 3 rooms and a radio, 1 bed, 1 chair, 1 light.
You fill the air with other people,
so you wouldn't hear yourself at night. 3 rooms and a radio,
every station fading slow.
you kept turning up the volume
on the things you didn't want to know.
I worked 6 days days unloading freight. Came home with dust inside my shoes. Ate beans straight from the saucepan and listened to the evening news. The announcer said the river flooded, said the mayor would appear. I knew the names of distant counties, but not the man who lived in here.
I drove past once in late November, saw your shadow cross the blind. There was a woman on the landing with a grocery bag and wine.
I almost stopped beside the entrance, almost climbed the narrow stair, then heard your radio through the window
and decided you had company there.
Was she staying
just that night?
Did she know me?
Not quite.
Did you love her? I don't know. Some people come because the room is cold. 3 rooms and a radio, 1 bed, 1 chair, 1 light.
You fill the air with other people
so you wouldn't hear yourself at night. 3 rooms and a radio,
every station fading slow.
You kept turning up the volume
on the things you didn't want to know.
I kept your picture in the drawer beneath the rent and grocery lists.
You kept everything except the nerve to say what you still missed.
I missed the sound of someone moving in the kitchen after dark.
You missed a house.
I missed a witness, someone who knew where the damage starts.
Why didn't you come home?
Because I thought being alone would make me less ashamed.
Did it?
No, it only gave the shame more rooms. 3 rooms and a radio, 1 bed, 1 chair, 1 key.
You built a life from secondhand things and called the silence being free.
3 rooms and a radio till the landlord changed the lock.
You carried out
1 cardboard box
and left the radio talking to the dark.
3 rooms and a radio, nothing that was built to stay.
But you finally heard your own voice when the signal slipped away.
The room went quiet.
The morning came.
I called your number
and said my name.
3 rooms,
1 radio, and nowhere left to hide.
you came home smelling like motel soap, with 1 cuff button gone. Said the meat hadn't ran till midnight, but your tie was tied all wrong. You swore the red mark on your collar came from leaning on a chair. At 25 you told those stories like you almost believed them there. You said the dent beside the Buick came from ice along the road, but the weatherman said clear skies and the bumper wore red paint. You told me Ruth was only helping with the rent and grocery bills,
At 25 you said a name without your left eye standing still.
You used to lie with confidence.
You used to lie with style.
You kept your breathing steady.
You kept that innocent smile.
Now every story drags a chair and asks to sit a while.
You lied better at 25 when your hands still knew where to hide. You could build a whole alibi before I asked you where you've been. Oh, you lied better at 25. Now the truth leaks through the sides. Age has made us many things, but neither one of us convincing.
That's not fair.
Neither was Tuesday.
Last week you said you missed my birthday because your watch had stopped at 10. But you called your bookmaker twice and knew the score by 7:30.
You bought carnations from the station, left the price tag on the stem. At 25 you'd stolen roses and made me thank you twice for them.
You said the cash beneath the mattress was emergency money saved, but the envelope said Atlantic City in your handwriting underlined.
Oh, you said the smoke outside the window came from neighbors down below. At 25 you hid your cigarettes where even bloodhounds wouldn't go.
You notice every little thing
because you leave them everywhere.
You always assume the worst.
You save me all the work.
We used to cover every track.
Now we just argue over that. You lied better at 25 when your hands still knew where to hide. You could build a whole alibi before I asked you where you'd been. Oh, you lied better at 25. Now the truth leaks through the sides. Age has made us many things, but neither one of us convincing. I once told you I was sleeping
while I sat outside your door.
I once said I lost your earrings,
then pawned them at the corner store.
I said I never read your letter.
You quoted one line in a fight.
You said you never loved that woman.
I didn't.
Not even that sounded right.
Do you believe me now? About what?
Anything.
Sometimes.
When
you say you're tired,
that one still sounds true. Oh, you lied better at 25
when the room was young enough to buy it.
Now your voice goes thin on details
and my face refuses quiet.
You lied better at 25.
So did I, and that's the joke.
We spent years becoming honest
because we finally got too old.
You lied better at 25.
But tonight let's spare the show.
Tell me where you really were,
and I'll tell you what I already know. I was at the track.
I knew.
I broke your razor.
I knew.
We sat there laughing
because the truth had finally lost its teeth. the sleeve of a borrowed coat. Said the trouble started near the bus depot with a man who wouldn't let it go.
He kept both hands above the table,
like a schoolboy asked to explain.
but one knuckle split across the middle,
said more than he could name.
You looked at him like he was finished before he'd finished what he said.
I saw him count the exits twice
and touch the cutter above his head.
He said, I made one bad decision.
You said that's how the worst ones start.
I said a man can still be decent
and lose control in one hot hour.
One bad night
can break a window. Whoa!
One bad night
can break a man.
One bad night can show the anger
or show the fear behind the hand.
The trouble is deciding which one still deserves to stand. A good man on a bad night can still do damage in the dark. Good intentions don't stop bleeding once the bottle finds a spark. A good man on a bad night
still has to answer for the blow.
Being sorry in the morning doesn't change what people know.
He said the other man insulted
the woman sitting by the wall.
Said he stepped in out of decency
and never meant to make him fall.
I asked the woman what had happened.
She said he never asked me once.
He fought a battle for her honor,
then left her shaking near the door.
I knew him back when we were younger. He carried groceries for the old,
gave his jacket to a stranger,
and never let a debt grow cold.
But I also saw the way his father
used a fist to end a talk.
Some men inherit more than features
and call it instinct when they strike. He learned the lesson early.
That doesn't make it right.
No, then don't protect the story
just because you knew him before the night. A good man on a bad night can still do damage in the dark. Good intentions don't stop bleeding once the bottle finds a spark. A good man on a bad night
still has to answer for the blow.
Being sorry in the morning doesn't change what people know.
I once broke a door off its hinges
and blamed the whiskey for the sound.
I once cut a woman with a sentence,
then said anger brought it out.
Did that make us monsters?
No.
Did it make us clean?
No.
A person can be more than one night,
but not less than what it means. Did he apologize
to the owner?
Not the woman.
No.
Then he's not finished understanding.
Not even close.
He waited on the steps.
Then maybe waiting was the first right thing
he did after the mess. A good man on a bad night is still responsible by dawn. He can use his kinder history to erase what he has done. A good man on a bad night may still become a better man, but only if he names the damage without hiding where it began. A good man on a bad night doesn't need a saintly name. He needs to face the one he frightened and stop bargaining with shame. He came back sober. She kept the door shut. He left the flowers and went to get some help. One bad night, one honest step, and nothing forgiven yet.
The last bus north left just past midnight from a depot near the county line. I had one bag of paper ticket and your address crossed out twice. The driver asked if I was certain. I said, just put me by the door. I'd spent 10 years saying I was leaving, and one more hour saying nothing more.
I found your note beside the toaster, under rent notices and string.
You wrote, don't wait up past 11.
Like that explained a damn thing.
Your work shirt hung behind the bedroom.
Your boots were underneath the chair.
You took the photograph of your mother, but left the pills
You need to take.
You planned the road,
I planned the first mile.
you packed your pride.
I packed 2 shirts.
You called it starting over.
I called it getting out.
Neither one of us said what the leaving was about. The last bus north doesn't ask who's right. It takes your money at the counter and your nerve beneath the light. The last bus north won't carry what you owe.
You can put a town behind you, but the truth still knows the road.
Dayton, an old man climbed aboard with a cage covered by a coat. Said his wife had died in April and the bird had stopped taking notes. He asked me who was waiting for me.
I said my sister, maybe work.
He looked at my wedding band
and said, that answer needs more words.
I called your sister before sunrise.
She said she hadn't heard your name.
I called the garage, then the hospital,
and stopped pretending this was strange.
at 7 your daughter came for breakfast.
And asked why your truck was there.
I poured too much milk into her cereal
And said he needed colder air.
I thought distance might make me honest.
Distance only makes a longer lie.
I thought leaving first would spare you
You spared yourself the sight.
A man can travel through 6 counties
and still sit beside the same goodbye. The last bus north doesn't ask who's right.
It takes your money
at the counter and your nerve beneath the light. The last bus north won't carry what you owe. You can put a town behind you, but the truth still knows the road.
I got off outside Toledo before the morning route was through.
Why?
Because I heard your voice in every excuse I gave the man in blue.
Did you come back for the house?
No.
For the truck?
No.
Then why?
Because my daughter should not learn that leaving is what grown men do.
Coming back is not repair.
I know.
Knocking is not change.
I know.
But a closed door is still more honest
than an empty chair with somebody's name. I reached the porch at 10.
I watched you from the hall.
I had no speech prepared.
For once, you brought nothing at all.
I said I left like my father.
I said, then stop using him. The truth stood there between us, with rain running off its brim.
The last bus north
carried one man halfway gone,
then left him by a roadside
where he finally heard what he'd done.
The last bus north
couldn't make him someone new,
but it gave him 80 miles
to stop lying about who. The last bus north
rode on without his name.
He walked home through the morning and arrived without a claim.
Did you let me in?
Not that night.
Did I leave again?
No. You slept beside the doorway until the morning made us choose. I kept the ticket from Savannah, creased beneath a kitchen drawer, the matchbook from the riverside, the brass key from your mother's door.
I kept the photograph from winter,
where we stood too far apart,
and every object held its place while we forgot to do our part. I kept your letters in a shoebox, tied with ribbon from the fair, the red scarf from that freezing Sunday, and one strand of your hair.
I kept the cup you threw beside me, though the handle broke in two. I knew exactly where those pieces were, and never where I stood with you.
We saved the paper, lost the words,
saved the picture,
lost the nerve.
We kept proof that we had happened, and lost the way to make it work.
We kept the wrong things, every letter, every key.
We kept the clothes and photographs, and lost the talk between.
We kept the wrong things,
all the evidence survived.
we saved the pieces of the house,
and let the living part go dry. the blue dress from your birthday, though the zipper wouldn't close, the note you wrote behind the mirror, and the box that held the rose.
I kept the silence from that evening
When you asked if I was through,
I folded shirts for half an hour
instead of answering you.
I kept a chair from my first kitchen with a wobble in one leg, the hammer with your father's initials, and the chipped white dinner plate. I kept the anger wrapped in manners, kept my questions underneath, then spent 5 years talking weather while the truth wore through its teeth. We saved the table,
Lost the meal,
saved the promises,
lost what they meant.
we became good archivists of everything except intent. We kept the wrong things,
Every letter, every key. We kept the clothes and photographs and lost the talk between.
we kept the wrong things,
All the evidence survived.
we saved the pieces of the house.
And let the living part go dry.
Do you remember that motel outside Reno?
Room 12, the faucet wouldn't stop.
What did we say after the fight?
Nothing.
Exactly.
We packed before dawn.
And took the ashtray by mistake.
That ashtray lasted 20 years.
The apology did not help. I kept your name in my wallet.
Stop saying yours aloud.
I thought memory meant devotion.
Sometimes memory is just storage.
A room can fill with history and still have nobody inside. I found a shoebox yesterday.
I found the key.
I burned the letters.
I kept 1K.
Why?
It had no blame.
What did it say?
Buy milk.
The plainest line we ever wrote was the one that hurt the least.
Ooh, we kept the wrong things.
Every relic, every scar,
We could name the make of every chair.
but not the people that we are.
We kept the wrong thing.
Oh,
All the evidence survived.
we saved the shell of what we built.
And watched the meaning leave alive. We kept the wrong things.
So tonight we choose one right.
Leave the boxes by the doorway and finally say goodbye. Take the key,
Keep the cup,
leave the photograph.
leave enough.
We kept the wrong things.
Now we know
What not to carry when we go.
I drove past your house at 1:45 with the engine running rough. The porch light burned above the steps, though the curtains had been shut. I parked beneath the sycamore and watched the hallway wall. I had 6 speeches in my pocket and no right to use them all.
I heard your truck before I saw it. That loose belt always gave you away. I stood behind the kitchen doorway with one hand hand on the chain.
I could have turned the porch light off and let the dark decide, but I left it burning over the steps to see what kind of man arrived. I came with no flowers,
Good.
no bottle,
Better.
no promise in my mouth.
Then maybe we can talk.
A door can stay closed and still leave room for truth outside. Leave the porch light on, but don't mistake it for a welcome. Leave the porch light on, so nobody has to hide. Leave the porch light on, for the words that come in plain clothes. Not every road leads home again,
But every light should meet the light. You said you spent the last 6 months learning how to stay in rooms, learning not to call your anger something other people made you do.
you named the debts, the nights, the women, the daughter you had failed to call.
I listened from behind the screen door and did not soften any part.
I said the house was never prison. I was the man who feared the key. I blamed the walls, the job, the weather for decisions made by me. I said I knew that coming back was not the same as making right. And you said that's the first true thing you've brought here after midnight.
Truth is not repair.
No,
Regret is not a plan.
no.
Then tell me what you do tomorrow.
The same work I begin tonight.
Not asking to be trusted, just learning how to stand. Leave the porch light on,
But don't mistake it for a welcome.
leave the porch light on,
So nobody has to hide.
leave the porch light on.
For the words that come in plain clothes. Not every road leads home again,
But every lie
should meet the lie. I don't need the bedroom,
you're not getting it.
I don't need the key.
Not tonight.
I need to tell my daughter why I taught her men can leave
Then tell her in the morning.
without making me your shield.
Will you stand beside me?
No, will you stay nearby?
I'll be in the kitchen.
Sometimes nearby is enough for the first honest try. What do you want from me?
Nothing I haven't earned.
What have you earned?
A chair on the porch.
In time to prove I've learned. No vows, no second chances, just morning and the work.
Leave the porch light on.
Not his mercy, not his memory.
Leave the porch light on.
For whoever tells the truth.
Leave the porch light on.
For the ones still doing damage.
For the ones who finally stop.
And name the hand that struck the match.
Leave the porch light on.
Not every door should open,
But no one changes in the dark.
while pretending they were lost.
Leave the porch light on.
Till the morning shows the doorway.
Then turn it off.
And let the daylight
Judge what still remains.
I slept outside.
I watched the dawn
Your daughter opened the curtain.
and saw you there.
Did she let me in?
She opened the door,
Not forgiveness,
not return.
just a chair
and morning work.